Dear friend, you cannot prevent negative thoughts from knocking on your door. Thoughts will come and thoughts will go. But you can control whether or not you're going to allow that door to open in your mind to allow them to come in. Dear friends, in the Shiv Mahapuran, when the son of Vyas Maharaj, Sukdev, was having mental torments when his father said, "Son, it is time for you to get married." And no matter how much convincing the father did, Sukdev did not want to heed. He was so very disturbed based on the request of his father. And his father said to him, he said, "Son, go to that Janakpuri, where that King Janak has established a very prosperous kingdom. He is leader, he is a family member, but go there and see how he is living. And therefore, then you can make your decision." You see, Sukdev, his challenge was, he enjoyed being single, he enjoyed being a brahmachari, so that he could have focused on the sacrifice and the discipline of brahmachari life. And he was so much enjoying the benefits of being a tapasvi, being so much into performing the sandhya mantras and performing japa and tap and service, my friends. He thought that if he had a family, a wife and children, he will be distracted and not be able to do the same. Dear friends, when he got to Janakpuri and he saw that the environment was no different from any other, but when he was stopped by the Dwarpal, the gateman, and the gateman said, "Sir, stop. The king does not allow anyone to come in here unless they are screened until they are filtered." Dear friends, it was at that moment when the gateman asked him, "Who are you? Identify yourself." It was then that Sukdev realized, he pondered for a while, and he understood that you can be living in the midst of everything. You can be bombarded with thoughts, but the thoughts that you allow to enter into your sancto sanctorum, dear friends, that determines the quality of life that you live. Devotees of Shanti Vandana, you may have gone through some disappointments, and things in your life may not have turned out as you would have hoped to. But people may have treated you wrong, you never know. You may have suffered from some major setbacks in your life. But you never come to a dead end when it comes to Bhagavan. When it comes to God, there is no dead end, friends. He always has a new beginning available for us. Start dwelling on the solution. Dwell on the fact that God still has a great plan in store for you. Devotees of Shanti Vandana, when one door closes, you know the statement, God will always open a bigger and a better door. But you have to do your part, friends, and stay in an attitude of faith. Stay filled with hope. It starts with your thinking. Understand that this is an ongoing battle. The entire Bhagavad Gita was narrated in the middle of the battlefield of Kurukshetra. You see, they are the challenges that life will sometimes present to us. We never get to a place where we don't have to deal with negative or destructive thoughts. So the sooner that we can learn how to guard our minds, we can't control our environment, at least not all the time. But the sooner that we can learn how to guard our minds and control our thoughts, the better off, dear friends, we will be. And no matter how many years you would have trusted in God or how positively we live, we all will occasionally be susceptible to discouragement. It is part of being human, dear friends. And that's part of the price that we pay for living in this Maya, in this world. And as much as I attempt to keep my attitude positive, I am not immune. And you are not immune, friends, to such attacks. And today, on this very beautiful journey of Shanti Vandana, I'm reminding you that notwithstanding the things in your environment, notwithstanding the circumstances that you live in, you have to always pay attention. You may lose control at times. There may be moments where your guard will drop and the emotions will tell you, "Hey, that's not where I want to be." And dear friends, what that says to us, Om Namah Shivaya, go back and pay attention to the thoughts that we allow to come into the domain of our minds. You're listening to Shanti Vandana, 5:36 a.m. This is your host, Pandit Krishen Ramdeen. Please join with us.